All right, folks, I am doing this story kind of backwards. I am soaking wet, it's pouring down raining, and I just recovered a deer that I shot yesterday afternoon. I reviewed the footage and the initial shot looked great, so I went in after the deer, ended up bumping the deer and trailing it for about 450 yards or so, and it started pouring down raining. So I backed out last night, went to a hunting club meeting, came back, walked around, followed a little bit more blood, but it was mostly washed off for a couple, maybe 50 to 100 more yards. Then I just kind of started searching, didn't find anything. Come to find out this morning, I walked right by her. She had died in a big lake and was kind of just around the corner behind some bushes. And I went this morning, found her within 30 minutes. She stayed in the cold water last night. It was in the 40s. The meat looks like it's gonna be good to go. So, moral of the story is always keep go for that last ditch effort in trying to find these deer. If it's legal in your state and you got a buddy or something with a dog, use the dog. This was only a doe, but I gave a good effort and ended up paying off. I'll post a little footage of the shot. It did not look bad at all. I mean, I do not know how this deer ran 500 plus yards, being shot with a 30-06. And when I say 500 plus yards, that's me drawing a line on Onyx. That doesn't count for all the zigzags. So enjoy the footage, post in the comments on what you would have done. No doubt I should have backed out for 3 or 4 hours and then went back. I think she would have been dead pretty quick, but you live and you learn. So that's what these videos are for, and that's what getting out and hunting is for, is to make mistakes, learn from your mistakes, and constantly be growing in your outdoor adventures. So enjoy the footage. All right, I think we just got us a doe. It is the last day of rifle season. Not the biggest doe, but had that tag in my pocket and I needed to fill it. So looks like we made a pretty good shot. I'm gonna go down here, see if I can find her real quick and get back to the house. It's a nice day today. Got out here right before the rain's about to start. I think she was about 140 yards. And like I said, looking at the camera footage, looked like a pretty solid hit. I am a little concerned that she didn't drop because where I was aiming, I was going for, the shoulders to, try to drop in her tracks. But we'll see if she ran a long ways. I don't think she went that far. Stay tuned. All right, so I didn't find this deer last night. I sent a video to a bunch of folks and they said the shot looked back, and I tracked her for well over 500 yards and finally just found her. And they always say, if you think you hit them back, go to water, because she just died right here in the lake. I was probably 150 yards from her last night, and it started raining. And there she is right there. So I'm gonna pull her out. It's been pretty cool, so I'm gonna try to salvage some of this meat and get her back to the house. But I'm glad I was able to find her, because I can at least pull her out and get her out of this water, and like, you know, find out where I hit this deer, because kind of bad when you shoot one with a 30-06 and it goes that far. So I'm eager to see where I hit her. I'm not sure how she ran over 500 yards. I mean, that shot's not terrible. Came out a little back, but that's a long ways for a deer to run with a 30-06. Pretty crazy. So with that deer dying out there in the water, I'm thinking the meat should be good. So I'm gonna start boning her out, skin her, bone her out, see how the meat looks. It was pretty cool last night, so should be good to go. We'll see y'all soon.